Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we will be doing a quick sketch of Batman animated series villain Mr. Freeze. And this is one of my favorite versions of the character, and I'm going to use pose as in that he is using his trademark freeze gun. So there will be some foreshortening, and when you're ready to draw, we will begin with a shape like that. So kind of a box at an angle, that round shape, and we put in a straight line just as a guideline. We put in the dome that he always wears to protect himself and to preserve his cold inside. Let's draw one of his armors, collars there, and I believe there are actually two. And then we round that off and we put in his shoulder piece right there. There's his one arm. Now this here is where we'll be using some foreshortening, so we are imagining that. Let's use some coil here and a line as well as a guideline. So that is our arc, and we're going to put in his hand right here, the gun somewhere around there, and of course there will be foreshortening involved. So the hand will be somewhere along right there, and I will try to look up an image of the freeze gun so that we can truly do some justice to Mr. Freeze as we are putting him down. Now Mr. Freeze has a very interesting origin. It's also a sad origin, that him being a scientist, so Victor Freeze, and due to an ailment or an experiment gone wrong, his beloved wife is now in stasis sort of existence, and she's not dead, but she's not truly alive. She's in a coma, and he's been trying to revive her. So his intentions are tragically noble, in the sense that his methods are not agreeing with the Batman who keeps getting in his way. So we're putting in those the shoulder just like here, but shown larger because of the foreshortening. The two shoulder pieces there, and there is, because similar pieces run along his elbow, we'll put those in right around there somewhere. There's the bottom of his arm, and then from there, that point on, it's all really his hand. So we'll put that in place. Index finger, thumb right around there. 1, 2, 3. So index finger, thumb, and then we have this. We have the compartment with the trigger compartment, and then the remaining 3 fingers right there, and the butt of the hand there. We will show, and there's another two circular attire attachments along the wrist, which we'll actually put in right here. And then we round it off with his freeze gun, which actually has a kind of very simple, but it looks somewhat like that. And we're going to use some shapes to put the rest of it together. Nice big oval here, and a smaller oval here. Let's put in two barrels right there. One or two striations in the barrels, empty hole, and the gun is pretty much out of the way. And then we come back to the face again, very straight forward, very generic, very simple, but very effective. We'll start with the two famous ovals, and those are his goggles. So black portion and part of the eyebrows showing like that, straps going on either end, strap, and then his nose, and always a slight frown in the expressions. And that actually rounds up the sketch of Mr. Freeze. He has these colors, which are actually like mostly gray and blue and black. So black, blue, gray, and his skin itself is slightly, it's actually white with a little gray tone. So we're going to just finish off. I'm going to put in some inks and fills just to round up the sketch. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. Keep in touch. Have yourself a wonderful day.